Hong Kong took center stage as the world watched protests turn into riots and violence since June. What the media showed and what the world saw were peaceful protests and rallies. What they did not see and did not know was that after these protests ended, the rioters came out to play. A few hundred troublemakers, dressed in black, would emerge unleashing organized and destructive violence. However, both local and foreign media seem bent on accusing the police as heavy-handed, never showing the violence and assaults against the police. The camera almost never aimed at the rioters, who were provoking and attacking the police in the first place. In one scene probably not seen abroad, police were being chased and attacked by these armed thugs before retreating into their police van, which was then bashed and battered. These thugs are not ordinary normal citizens. They were fully armed. Take a look at their helmets, their gas masks, their elbow and knee pads, gloves, shields. In short, they were fully geared up for war. Then let's take a look at their weapons. Petrol bombs, corrosive liquid, wooden bats, slings to propel heavy bricks and other projectiles, revamped air pistols, laser guns capable of blinding, and umbrellas with knives attached to the ends. One police was pierced by such an umbrella knife in the back, and the gash and bleeding were horrific. In a recent police raid in a storage house related to an activist group, the police found 1.5 kilograms of TATP, a well-known, unstable, and extremely dangerous explosive used in terrorist attacks in London, Paris, and Brussels. These are thus not lawful, peaceful protesters. They are not even lawless criminals. They are terrorists, pure and simple. The foreign media, politicians, and community continued to point an accusing finger at our police force, without knowing the terrorism we have to face on a daily basis. Their numbers were small, only in the hundreds, sometimes even less, and each time affecting only a small area. These were flash mob activities, guerrilla warfare, and as suddenly as they appear, they would disperse. It is now clear that they were trained, both locally and abroad. We can see them practicing on rooftops. There were also on-site instructions with commanders guiding the action. They were paid and would go home after work just before the subways closed. Abundant financial support was apparent, as $500,000 Hong Kong dollars in cash was found under the bed of a rioter, and the unending supply of equipment and weapons left at riot scenes. Can we ask, who are the financiers, the paymasters? Is there a foreign intervention? Why are the foreign and local media so biased? Who stands to benefit most from our situation, politically, economically, or otherwise? We want to know the answer, and we want to say no to violence and terrorism. Let's restore peace and harmony to the beautiful city we call home.